What is up, guys? Welcome to today's video. We are currently on our way to the shop. We have a ton of stuff to do today. We are working on the WRX today for a little bit. I've got a little bit of project with the front bumper that needs to get done. And we also, because today is Father's Day, my dad is going to actually come down to the shop. He's going to bring the R35, and we've got a few goodies to put on that too as well. So today's going to be a real busy video. I don't know how much we're going to do in the WRX. Like I said, I've got a project with the front bumper that I need to take care of, and then we're also going to do some cool stuff to the 35. So I don't know how long the video today is going to be, but let's go ahead and head down to the shop. I'm literally driving right now, which is probably not safe to be filming and driving, but whatever. And I am on my way to the shop, and let's go ahead and get this video started. All right, guys, so we just got to the shop, and I'm gonna go over a couple things that I just want to talk about. One being the GTR. It is, obviously, as you can see, has no engine in it. So we actually got the engine pulled last week. Engine's pulled out. It is actually on its way to, or actually in California, and it's at the builder. So it takes about a month for him to build the engine. So this is going to be sitting here, but it is pulled. The engine is being built right now as we speak. So now it's just waiting until it comes back and we can put it in. So that is where the GTR sits right now, and it's really weird seeing it with no engine. Now, the other thing that I'll show you guys. Okay, so what we're doing today is we've got a couple projects. One, we've got a screen that we're gonna put in the bottom, and I've got to cut out the bottom portion of the bumper so the intercooler fits correctly. Because right now, it's whoever did it just kind of like broke it and cut it half-ass. So we're actually gonna flush this out and cut it. So that's something we gotta do. We got this screen to put in. The other thing is on the side, these holes right here, we had bumper stays. Now I'll show you guys the old bumper stays that I pulled off. I obviously clearly pulled the bumper off. So the old bumper stays, I don't know if you guys can see, were the old, super old, all different colors, and they just, honestly, they looked like crap. So I went ahead and ordered 2 kits from Panasport JDM. So I've got these 2 kits right here that we are going to put on today. That's the other thing that we have to do. Now, the other things that we're working on today, we are going to be installing the carbon fiber intake manifold cover, top secret oil cap, and the Rampage Fabrication titanium charge pipes, which also have the flanges for the tile 50mm blow-off valves. So those are going on the R35 today. And we're just waiting on my old man to get here. One more thing, but wait, there's more. One more thing that we did. So we took off, shit, I gotta go this way. Sorry guys, I'm losing my mind. So we took off this old Sparco steering wheel off the car. Anyways, we took off the old Sparco steering wheel off the car, and it has this quick disconnect. This is about a 300mm. That's about a 300mm wheel, which we don't like. It's a little too small, honestly, for our taste. So what we did was we went ahead and put a brand new Sparco 330mm in there with a NRG quick disconnect, which was already there, but we did a nice Sparco. We've got a better wheel, and now we're just gonna do little small stuff. There's still some stuff in the engine bay of which you guys haven't even seen yet, so let me go ahead and show you. So this is the engine bay of the WRX. Little carbon fiber. It has a Mishimoto oil cooler, intercooler, and there's a Mishimoto radiator in there. So what we are doing now is just doing some small stuff. So I'm working on the front bumper today. That's my project for today, and hopefully we can get the bumper stays back on the car and that actually look nice, and we can get this whole front bumper kind of looking good by cutting out the grill piece. And actually too, we have a whole nother grill piece that I haven't even showed you guys that we are going to put in the car. So to make the front bumper just look a little bit nicer, because it looked pretty jank. So again, just little stuff that we're doing, but we're gonna go ahead and get started once my dad gets here. So let's go ahead and wait on my dad, and then we'll get fired up on this front bumper. All right, guys, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I got the bumper mocked back on, and whoever had this car before, when they put the bumper stays on, what they did was they did one here, but nothing here, and then one here, nothing here, and then on the opposite side, they had one full set here, but then nothing here. So what I'm actually gonna do right now is go ahead and mark where I wanna put the holes for the new stays. So I'm just gonna kind of ballpark it on each side and kind of just do something similar. Unfortunately, whoever had this just really wasn't quite sure what they were doing, I think. So let's go ahead and mark this one. So we're thinking if it's there, it'll probably go right there. We'll go ahead and mark these holes. That one's already done, obviously. So let's go ahead and mark this one. So probably like right there. And what we could do is go ahead and drill and at least get the bumper stays done. We've still got the grill we got to do, and I've got to cut out the whole front piece. And you can see right here what I mean by this is whoever did this they just broke it and didn't cut it out for the intercooler. So they cut the top part here pretty flush, that looks nice, but whoever did this area here just did not cut it the way that it should have been cut. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the Dremel and go ahead and cut that out today too. So let's go ahead and get started drilling some holes, and then we will work on the other pieces of getting the grill in and everything. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and drill this hole in the fender for the stay. All right, we got ourselves a nice little hole right there. All right, that one's done. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and drill the bumper. All right. Now we just got to drill the other side of the bumper, and we should be good to go ahead and put the stays on and see if we can get this thing at least looking good. All right, let's go ahead and get the stays on. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get the stays on the bumper. And I'm just gonna get these mocked on for now, and then we'll tighten them before we put the actual bumper on. I always do that. Now let's go put the other side on, and then we'll be good to go. So now comes the hard part. I've got to get these stays on the fenders. Well, unfortunately, the fenders make it very hard to get your hands back behind them without pulling the wheels off, which I really don't want to do right now because I'm lazy. So we're gonna try to see if we can get our hand back in there and get this thing, get these on. So I don't know. This might be I might have to time lapse this because this might take a while. So let's see if we can actually get these things on. If we can get these on, it'll be a win. Oh, look what's here. All right, guys, so we got this side done. I had to pull this bolt here to pull it out to get it on, but we've got this side down. We're gonna go ahead and do the other side, and then we'll start on cutting the bumper. All right, guys, so we got them on there. I've got both sides done. This one was way easier because it's open on the other side here. So these were actually way easier to do. So we got those on. Now we're gonna move on to dremeling out the bumper. I don't know how this is gonna go because our Dremel's not that powerful. So we're gonna see if we can get this thing cut out, and if not, we're gonna have to get a bit different Dremel. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. I did a test cut here just to make sure the Dremel's gonna cut through this. So we're gonna go ahead and try to cut all the way across here and get this piece cut out. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, guys, so I got the bottom lip piece cut off, and then the Dremel died because our Dremel is a piece of poop. But I've got, look at the old man. Hold on, Father's Day. The old man's over here getting some work in. What you doing over here, Dad?
Putting a push button system in.
So what's the push button for?
It's for the radio system that's going in the car.
All right, so let me see what you got going on here. It's okay. So he took the Sparco steering wheel, guys, and he is attaching a push button holder, so for the button for the radio when we're out doing the time attack. So let me see what you got, Dad.
Yeah, hole's got to be a little bigger.
Hole's got to be bigger?
Hole's got to be a little bigger.
This is what we do on Father's Day. Dad drills steering wheels, I cut out bumpers. I couldn't think of a better... Whoa, look at you routing that thing out. Let's see if he did it. Let's see if he got it right, guys. Hold on.
Well, hang on so I can see.
Oh, he's got to put his glasses on.
Almost.
Close?
See a Phillips head screwdriver.
Anyways, guys, so I'm waiting on the Dremel to charge so we can finish cutting that bumper. Once the bumper's done, then we're gonna move on to the GTR stuff. So the R35 is sitting back here. There's the R35. So we're gonna pop the hood and we will get started on putting the blow-off valves and the upper charge pipes when we get done with that. So let's go ahead and wait for that thing to charge. All right, guys, so we got the bumper pretty much cut out. I had to use some pipe cutters, which are over here, and we got most of it cut out. I don't know, the only thing I'm worried about is the area that has the tow hook. I don't know if I need to cut that out because we want this mesh to sit flush in there. So I don't know how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna take a look at it and see if we can get that on there, and then we'll get the bumper back on and see what it looks like. So let's see if we can get this mesh in there. All right, guys, so we got it mocked up in there. I went ahead and just cut out the piece for where the tow hook goes, make it a little bit easier, but there it's mocked up. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and drill some holes in the bumper and just zip tie this in, so that way we can change it out if it ever gets hit or hurt. But you can see on the opposite side here, I just went ahead and cut the piece out that goes around where the tow hook goes in, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and drill some holes and go ahead and get this thing zip tied in.
zip ties to hold it on, just in case it's like a piece of tire or, you know, rubber or something hits it and breaks it. We can always go back through and put a new one on. So there it is. Now I'm just waiting on, Dad is putting the transponder on for when we race. We can actually get our lap times and where we're at. So he's actually hard mounting the transponder location. Once he's done with that, we'll get the bumper on and we'll see what it looks like. All right, guys, so we are finished. We've got the front bumper all done. The new mesh kit is on there. Look at that. The emblem is not here yet. We have an emblem coming from Japan, and we just haven't gotten it yet. That is it. New mesh on the bottom. New mesh for the grill. It's looking good. We just need the emblem on there, and she is all done. Now that we're done with this, we're gonna pull this guy out and pull the GTR in and get started on that. Let's do that. All right, guys, so upon further review, looking at the upper charge pipes, I don't know if we're gonna be able to do them today. We don't wanna pull the bumper off and do all of that. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna go ahead and get the engine cover on. Dad is working on the top secret oil cap. We'll go ahead and get the engine cover on, and then we are gonna have someone else put those on. Unfortunately, this car is way too advanced for us to just go digging in, as much as I'd love to, because I know I can do it. I think what we're just gonna do is get the engine cover on, and then we will save the charge pipes and the blow valves for when we can get actually someone in there, and I will try to get a document of doing it. So we're gonna go ahead and get the engine cover on, and we'll do that right now. All right, guys, time to put it on. That's gonna do it for today's video. We got the WRX all done. We got the steering wheel in. Dad did the push button. We got the front grille done. We cut everything out. We got the top grille done. We also got the R35. We've got the intake manifold cover and the top secret oil cap cover. Unfortunately, we weren't able to do the pipes and the blow-off valves today. And I understand my dad's idea on not doing it, just having someone else do it, because it is going to be major surgery, taking the front bumper off and doing all that. And I know how he is. I know he doesn't want us to do that as much as I'd love to do it, as the GTR sits here with no engine. And I get it. I totally get it. So we're going to go ahead and end the video today. If you guys are liking the content and you're enjoying the builds that we have going on, please hit the like and subscribe button. It helps me out a lot. I really do appreciate it. And we'll have more on this. I think we're sitting at about 2.5, 3 weeks before we get the motor back and can put it back in. So we still got a ton of stuff to do on the other cars. The WRX still has a few things that we need to do to it. So just TLC stuff with that car. So again, guys, thank you so much, and we will see you next time. Peace.